Agnipath scheme balances three things: firstly, the youthful profile of the armed forces, technical savvy and adaptable people joining the army, and thirdly, it makes the individual future ready. This was stated during a press conference by the armed forces on Tuesday. The tri-service press conference was chaired by Lieutenant General Anil Puri, Additional Secretary, Department of Military Affairs. Amid misgivings about the recruitment process, Lieutenant General Anil Puri, Additional Secretary, Department of Military Affairs, asserted that the recruitment process will remain unchanged and the traditional regimentation system in the military will continue, according to PTI. The officials at the press conference further said that no other country in the world has the demographic dividend as that of India. 50% of our youth is under the age group of 25 years. Army should make the most of it. We have to be reflective of this demographic dividend. One of the other important things highlighted was that the new joiners under the Agnipath scheme would have to sign an undertaking that they did not take part in the arson or vandalism which has occurred recently in protests which have been ongoing since the announcement of the scheme. This is a matter of the security of our nation. Someone spread the rumor that old-timers of the army will be sent to the Agniveer scheme. This is proven to be a fake information. There is no change in the recruitment process. The regimental process will be unchanged. We will take an undertaking and aspirants have to submit pledge that they were not involved in any arson vandalism, the official said. Air Officer in Charge Personnel AOP, Indian Air Force Air Marshal S.K. Jha said that Agniveers are being inducted gradually, starting with 2% in the first year. The numbers will go up to nearly 6,000 in the 5th year and will be around 9,000 to 10,000 in the 10th year. Every enrollment in Indian Air Force will now take place through Agniveer Vayu only. The combat capabilities and readiness of the Indian Air Force are non-negotiable. The Indian Air Force and GOI will do everything that is required to keep us combat-worthy and combat-ready, he said. The armed forces said that credible information on the Agnipath scheme recently has dispelled misinformation about the initiative and asserted that youngsters preparing to become soldiers have returned to physical activities at several places, reported PTI. Backing the scheme, an official said Agnipath will not dent but improve the army's combat capabilities. Protests against the scheme, which was unveiled on June 12, have ebbed away in the last few days. Officials also said that Agniveers, a term for those recruited under the scheme, will be eligible for gallantry awards and the scheme is being rolled out so that armed forces draw the best talents.